Welcome back to the broadcast. Well, these girls, they have conquered the charts in the UK, and now they are crossing the pond and taking the US by storm. Little Mix has proven themselves to have a not-so-little sound, and our executive producer, Stuart, caught up with them for an exclusive chat on Monday when they were in town opening for none other than Miss Demi Lovato. Take a look at this.
Well, thank you all very much for sitting down with us. Welcome to Dallas.
Thank you.
Have you had a chance to see any of the city at all?
I went shopping as well. Actually, Leanne.
Dallas.
Yeah, it's so funny. Leanne went shopping, and then I went. Well, we went shopping at the same time, and then when we met back at the hotel, I was like, I've just bought that T-shirt. She went, yeah, I just bought it this morning.
We bought all the same
I also
stuff.
bought this long dress. Yeah, with the things on the front. Yeah. I also bought these pair of shorts and these jeans. I was like, oh gosh. So we just bought all exactly
And she was
the same
actually
clothes.
going to wear this top today as well.
Yeah.
So lucky she didn't.
So you guys have obviously you've been around each other for several years now. You're developing the same taste and everything.
But this is very Saved by the Bell. That's why we both went.
Yeah,
for it.
exactly.
And the long dress because it's summery.
And
shorts because
gorgeous.
it's summery.
Yeah.
Well, tell me how the tour's going.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we ever expected the reaction that we've been getting. It's mad, obviously, because this is like Demi's tour, and obviously we're supporting, and we didn't know how many fans we'd have, and yeah, it's just been amazing every single night. Like we've been received very well, haven't we?
We have.
What is that like for you guys to get on stage and people are singing your songs and they know who you are? I mean,
Especially like it's not even our own tour as well. Like we're supporting Demi, and to have the crowd singing our music and going crazy for us is just a bit daunting. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's better than it is anyway.
is this your first big tour in the US?
Yeah, we did like a radio tour last year, which was quite small, but we still had like hundreds of fans turn up everywhere. But this is just weird because we weren't sure how many people were going to know who we were like on Demi's tour. But the fact that every time we introduce a song or sing a song, they all know the words, they all join in, like it's gone a lot better than we thought it was going to, which is amazing.
So obviously you had the X Factor experience, and what has life been like since then, since 2011?
Hectic.
Yeah.
Very, very hectic, but fun at the same time. It's just completely changed. Like we're still the same people, but our lives are completely different. Like we get up every day, we do something we love for a living, which is amazing. With your three best friends, like what more could you want? So.
That's pretty cool. And you guys didn't know each other before the show, right?
No.
What was that experience like, being thrown together and creating this incredible group?
Well, me and Jess shared a boot camp, so we kind of knew each other, and then Jess met Jade, and then Jess met Perry, and then kind of we all kind of knew of each
Then
other.
I met you through Jess.
Yeah, exactly. And
Oh, yeah.
and then yeah, like when we got put together on that stage, literally it felt like, wow, this was always going to happen. Like it was fate. It was so strange, and yeah, it was so weird. I was talking to Mum about it this morning as well. Like when our names got called out, we were saying, imagine if your name hadn't been called out. It was one of the other girls. Like,
But that wouldn't have happened.
You just,
We
it's
were
horrible
picked
to think
for a
about.
reason.
Like,
We were
yeah.
definitely picked for a reason. It wouldn't have ever been anybody else. Like, it wouldn't have worked if we didn't hear Leanne Pinnock or Perry Edwards. It just
Yeah.
wouldn't have worked without one of us in it. It's really weird.
So the new album just came out here in the US, like 2 weeks ago. How's that been going?
Really good.
Crazy.
We hit #1 on iTunes, which was the first for us, so we're very, very pleased.
Yeah.
And then,
Got a
yeah,
bit crazy in the car when we found out. We kind of deafened
I think
everybody.
everyone was deaf.
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
end.
What is your hope for the album? I mean, where do you want to see it go? And then you know, are you already working on a third?
I think we just hope to gain more fans from it, to be honest, because like obviously our first album went to #4 over here, and like that was kind of just it was our first hand in like songwriting. We was kind of testing what songs worked, what didn't. So the first album was, I don't know, it wasn't really, it's nothing like the second album.
But we also had like weeks and weeks of promo
Yeah.
in America with that album, whereas this album, it's brand new and we were only here for a week. So the only reason it got so high is because obviously the fans knew it and the shows we did and stuff like that, so it did go crazy. But we're hoping with this album maybe it's like just bigger,
Yeah,
just
even bigger.
everybody else
This is-
buys
yeah.
it and
Yeah,
just does
we've
well.
definitely established more of our sound on the second album. Like
Yeah,
this is us. This is definitely our lane and
Yeah.
what we want everyone to know us as. And
And you guys co-wrote most of this album, didn't
Yeah.
yeah, we did on the first album as well. But the second album, I think, it's just improved in everything really, like production, vocals, harmonies, songwriting, everything. So we kind of just want to gain more fans, and I think just want everyone to know more about Little Mix.
you? What is the writing process like for you guys? Do you kind of take turns, or how does that work with you?
We write together,
Yeah.
all four of us, with maybe's like, we've got our favourites now. I think from the first time we work with so many people and sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes you might sit there and they don't want your input and we're like, well, like, we don't like that. Like we like being in control of our music, of our writing. We get involved in the production. Like producers sometimes don't like that, but we don't care. We're like, well, we don't like that beat. We want this and we want this and we want that and we want that. And I think it's more fun in the studio that way rather than just sitting there like, yeah, whatever, gives a tune, let's. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah,
it's your sound. You have it in your head. You know what you want to sound
and we
like.
get really excited about it as well. And then that's when the ideas for the video comes when we're in the studio, or ideas for photo shoots we get in there. And it's just like it all just goes a bit crazy in the studio. We're like mad scientists, but it's really fun. We can't do it alone, I don't think. Yeah. I think when we're all together, we bounce off each other. We did one writing session where we split up. And like we were all writing different melodies, different lyrics, different everything, and then they pieced it together, and it was just weird. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't like.
We have to work together as a four. Like, I mean, four heads are better than one, and we, like you said, we just bounce off each other, and that's when the best ideas come.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, I wish you guys the best of luck on this tour and with everything, and thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
And will you do me a favor?
Yes.
The next time you come to Dallas, you have to come to the studio.
Yes. Love to.
Absolutely. You're welcome anytime.
Thank
we got some crazy ladies back there, so you'll love them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you've got to check out the new album from Little Mix, which it's actually climbing its way up the U.S. pop charts. It's called Salute, and you can download it now wherever you buy your music. Weren't they just adorable? Okay, when we come back, we are sitting down with our very handsome Weekend Insiders who have a look at two very special events that are coming up this weekend. Stick around. Ooh, look at them, so dapper.